League. Everything's moving. Arsenal Fulham or Fulham Arsenal about to kick off. London White versus London Red. Potentially London Snooze Fest. Does anyone want to talk about how I got the Crystal Palace game exactly spot on? And it was 3-3. And I said there'd be 2 late winners. Anyone? Anyone want to heap praise on the boy? Can also talk about how I got the Newcastle result completely wrong or the Burnley result completely wrong. Everyone knew City had beat Everton. Everyone knew that. Ugh. But Sunderland Wolves. Wolves failed to score again. Even against Sunderland. And Sunderland bagged 2. What the hell? We all want to see Arsenal lose. We all want that. Who doesn't want that? But indeed, for my prediction, I would not mind seeing an Arsenal 2-0 win here. But goals. So far in the league, there's been goals. 17 of them. 6 games, 17 goals. Oof. Chelsea picked up a much-needed win. Brighton upset Newcastle. Danny Welbeck's on fire, mate. Mateta bagged a hat-trick and a 3-3 draw. From which Eli Jr. Karupi showed that he's got a finish to him. Unbelievable strike on him. That Krupi. Man finds corners. He's a corner hunter. City beat Everton. Haaland still doing what he does best. Then Ladisan Kresha decided he wanted to score an own goal instead of score 4 Wolves. Leeds cannot win away, can they? Leeds are useless away. London Snooze Fest, London Red. Currently with the only votes. No, guys. Good man. Like Loom Chona is scoring against Leeds. And of course, Leslie Ugochukwu is a goal scoring machine. Fulham early on, creating some space, but the Arsenal centre-back partnership is special, isn't it? Is this classed as overtime? Nope. This is a stream. Just part of the gig. There's no hours for this, except 48 hours. Hit subscribe. I watch Arsenal out of pleasure. Just with the chance they might lose, you know? Up the Fulham. Why are they talking about Kepa? Raya is playing. Just force it to the yak. Leno. With some safe hands. There's a helicopter looming nearby. Don't know if you can hear that. It's throw-in simulator right now. Long ball to throw in, long ball to throw in. That's the beauty of football these days. Arsenal start Eze, so they do want to win. Crazy. My prediction was 2-0 for this game. What's everyone else saying? What's everyone else's scores? What are we feeling? Rice has absolutely pinged one to Saka. In my short, I called him Bayako when his name is Bakayo. Trossard's starting, you know. Sub him off right now. Because that cross was woeful. How's he crossed it like that? Oh, Trossard is just the Fulham slayer, is he? He's got previous against these lot. 3 assists in their last win against Fulham. Jimenez has wiped out Gabriel. Ref don't give a damn about no fouls. Body to body ain't no foul in this game. It's Eze, Timber, Saka triangle. Scary. Scary to play against. Both teams want the wings. Saka brought down by Ryan Sessegnon. Ref is spam blowing his whistle. Sessegnon's going to have to be on it today. Otherwise, Saka's going to be taking him. Saka ball in. Cleared by Fulham. Falls to Trossard. Ricciardo Calafiori. Throw in Arsenal. That's what they said about the Super League. We need an extra team. Throw in Arsenal. Even though they've got no European presence. Throw them in there. Calafiori is currently playing left striker. Are they ever going to win anything in Europe? There's a chance they never do. The Yak cuts it back to no one. The Yak is, of course, Victor Gyökeres. Not Yakubu. Yakubu has not come back from retirement. But you might as well have done the way this guy finishes. But as good as a 40-year-old Victor. Victor? Wasn't Victor Yakubu, was it? I know it's Victor Anichebe. Calafiori throws it in to Leno. It's going to be one of those games. Just Arsenal struggling to do anything attacking wise, and Fulham just kick it back to their defence every time. Oh, Wilson might get to it. Will get to it. No one with him. Castagna putting in the work. Cleared by Arsenal. Fulham fans are behind the team. Currently sat in 14th, of course. Arsenal do, of course, have the opportunity here to drop the number 1 position to City. And whenever it's in their hands, they tend to drop it. Arsenal getting a move on with the ball. Skipping it round some players. Wilson's in there now. Bit of a mistake from Arsenal. Gives Fulham a chance. Jimenez. Corner. Fulham. Fulham are a team that only need a couple chances for something to happen. They're not the most wasteful team in the league, that's for certain. Fulham. Whipped in. Kenny. Good block. By, I think, Cuenca. No, it was Anderson. Run the heads. Joachim Anderson blocking Fulham's own shot. That was a great corner attempt. Oh no, Zubamendi. Took it to the chest. Got that bulletproof. Oh, that's not the chest. That is below the chest. Oh, that's a painful one. That's a 20-minute stomachache. Bit of head tennis. Eze brings it down. Trying to release the yak. The yak's not about it though. The yak ain't want to run. I feel like Gyökeres is perfect for a 2-striker setup. Like he just nods it down or nods it on, hits it around the corner. He's just not that. Like, oh, Jimenez has robbed it off Gabriel. Berger. Wilson. Tried to place one. Just wide. Fulham, attacking wise, dominating. Oh. Wilson went for a placement. Showing off. Saka, good. No. Anderson seems to have figured him out. Yeah, there we go. Hoofed. Fulham 3 shots. All off target. But 3 shots. Arsenal yet to register a shot. Just give it Zubamendi. Let him see what he can do. Who was that against? Zubamendi's miracle performance. Is it West Ham? May have been. May not have been. Arsenal trying to spread Fulham. It's not happening. Just ain't happening for him right now. Let's talk more about that Crystal Palace game, eh? And how well my prediction was for it. Perfect 3-3 prediction. Mateta hat-trick as well, you know. Ryan Christie thought he'd won it for Bournemouth late on. Mateta said, nah. Well, Bafode Diakite said nah. He gave away a penalty in the 97th minute. But then Mateta said nah. 3 big booms at Selhurst Park today. Need 4 to complete the song. Long ball again from Arsenal. Trossard. Gyökeres. It's Calafiori. It's offside. Great finish. Was convinced that was the striker. Unbelievable hit. Who's offside? Calafiori is offside, yes. What a finish. Made Gyökeres look a fool. Oh, so close. A little bit of overload down that left-hand side. Leno. Under pressure. Wow. Saka. Little bit of unnecessary skill moves. And then nothing comes of it because Zubamendi is a clearance machine. Whipped in. Fulham danger. Free kick Arsenal. Oh. How very, very antagonising. Trossard makes the most of that. There you go. Dragged him down. Now Arsenal can do slow build up from the back again. This is what we paid to see. Saka getting a move on with it. Harry Wilson's an interception machine right now. Josh King, right wing. Might go heat seeking. Corner. Oh. We're seeking out one of the top corners there. Rice just sent it over the bar with his head. Harry Wilson. Fulham corner. Can they create chaos? That's an awful corner. We go again. Can put some height on this one. Iwobi's over there now. Who's going to take it? 2 corner takers. Iwobi takes it. Better delivery. Free kick again. As soon as the ball goes in, Arsenal player falls over. Free kick. Is it Anthony Taylor? He loves Arsenal. Jimenez has kicked him in the head, to be fair to him. Probably not allowed to kick Dons in the head. Opening 20 minutes. Arsenal not really shown much. Calafiore's offside goal was kind of out of the blue. Whereas Fulham have got a definite plan. Sorry if that's loud. We talk about how Man United's striker issue would have been completely solved if they just kept Danny Welbeck the whole time. That guy's unreal. He's not even peaked yet. Premier League machine, Danny Welbeck. Scoring all the goals. Rice now, in his own half, running backwards and forwards. Gives it Eze. Saliba's monstering up the field. Long ball over to Trossard. Feeds one into Calafiore. He's not going to shoot this time. Gyökeres at the back post. Achieved nothing, of course. Both teams just giving it away. Fulham throw in. There's very little control being shown in this game. Saka, Timber. Saka! Blocked. Wilson back there. Gets it out for a throw into Arsenal this time. Captain Saka. Captain and Saka over Rice. Suspect. Long throw in. Headed on. Trossard shot somehow went away from goal. Timber. Twisting and turning. Eze. Saka. Showing his footwork to Sessegnon. Corner Arsenal. Nope. Leno kept it in. Fulham could have something on here. No, they cannot. Saka. Trossard. Timber. What a touch. Saka. Just pinball in the box. And Fulham hoof clear. Raul Jimenez is doing roly-polies. Deckers. Up to Calafiore. Now Trossard. Gabriel. Zubimendi long ball. Ridiculous pass. Prime Usain Bolt was not getting to that pass. Ugh. 24 minutes in. And it does seem Arsenal have got a bit of identity to them now. They at least know what they're trying to do. Force it to Trossard so he can tap it to Calafiore. That is the plan. Arsenal's midfield. Fulham just have to go over that Arsenal midfield. They can't get through it on the ground. As I say that, they attempt to go through it on the ground. Out to the wing. There you go. Iwobi. Ball in, goal kick. Two managers that love to complain as well on the sideline. Oh, the Classica's on and Bayern are 1-0 up. Harry Kane's 400th club goal. Wow. Should we switch it over to the Classica? Apparently there's more going on in that game. Maybe not, though, because Fulham are on the attack. Josh King finds the Wilson here. Now Fulham are playing like Arsenal. What the hell? Good ball to Wilson. Just wide again. He's getting chances, is Mr. Wilson. But he does have two first names, so he cannot be trusted. He's corner seeking as well. Like, he went for the far corner last time, went near corner this time. Both about the same distance wide. Eze, Saka. Here we go. Speed to play. Sessegnon is all over Bukayo Saka. Rice again sends it long to Trossard. His chest is going to be on fire by the end of this game. Wilson sends it long to Jimenez, who wins a free kick. Timber, best right back in the league. I got no complaints. No complaints. Oh, they're showing the Yaks touch, Matt. He's had 2 touches. To be fair, they spoke about João Pedro having little touches earlier. Chelsea still won 3-0. Fulham finally figured out that the long ball over the midfield is the way. Wilson and Gabriel having a fight. Fulham just give it to Arsenal where Arsenal really want it. Zubamendi. Saliba. There's a fairly deep in the Arsenal half. Now Timber. Pinged ball to Saka, cleared well by Cuenca. Saka and Eze both got bright green boots on. Rice. God. Allergic to this kind of football. Timber flicks one back in. Everyone's offside. Safe hands of Leno. God, I'm an aggressive sneezer. Raya on the ball now. Zubamendi. I bet the way Spanish commentators say Zubamendi is so good. Zubamendi. It's so good. Eze. More of an Eze position now. Gives it away to Josh King. Fulham are going to knacker himself out if this is how they keep attacking. King. Crazy attempt. Corner. His cross turned into more of a shot and nearly did David Raya. No, that is a miss kick. Good save from the Raya there. Dunks it over his own bar. That's some height he jumped. Fulham corner. Any danger? Wilson. That's much better than his first one. Sort of slighted clear. And it'll be an Arsenal goal kick. Tom Kenny is down. I think his neck hurts. Sessigne's pulled his shorts all the way up. What does it matter if your shoulder hurts, lad? It's called football. Unless it's his neck. Neck is a problem. If your neck hurts, it's hard to play football. If your shoulder hurts, get over it, you know? He does not want to have to sub off a midfielder. They're already absolutely rollicked in midfield by this Arsenal team, so... There's not many teams in the world that I think can step toe-to-toe with that Arsenal midfield on quality anyway. Who is that man? Shahid Khan. He's got a strong moustache. It's panned over to another man. Kroenke. Oh wow, they're facing each other in the football and in the NFL. Wowza. Is that a bruise on the back of Kearney's head? If that's not dirt, that is a ridiculous bruise. Calafiori. Arsenal trying to be more positive while they're a man up. Out to Saka. Urian. Martin. Kicks it out for a throw into Fulham. Should try and pin him in here. Don't give him options. Man to back. That's what this should be. Fulham go long anyway, and Timber just slides it down for his man. Rice. Calafiori on the edge. Trossard. Back to Zubamendi. Now Arsenal centre-backs can control the game. Zubamendi. Maybe they see him as a player, if you give him enough time, he'll make a mistake. Because they're not pressing Zubamendi at all. Saliba. Saka. Up against Iwobi. The guy he replaced. Saka. Gabriel. Trossard. Fulham just absorbing the pressure. They don't care. They got no issue with the pressure. Deckers. Timber. Timber again. Trossard. Getting fancy with it. Zubamendi. Calafiori. So many names ending in an I, and that's a corner to Arsenal. Joachim Anderson gives it away. Good block. From Skinhead Joachim. Arsenal. Set piece FC. Declan Rice to deliver one. Goes short. Eze. Let's fly. Blocked. Saliba. Saka. Jimenez gives away. A silly foul. Unnecessary, some would say. Declan Rice. Declan Rice. Arsenal. Got their whole midfield to pass round. Of course. Everyone must touch the ball before there is a shot on goal. Good ball through to Saka. One more to the Yak. Good save. Leno's hands. The Yak is on. Whoa. Nearly something for Arsenal. Nearly. That stone cold finisher that is Victor Gyökeres. Nice shirt. Thank you. If you want one, you can get one. The link's scrolling. Scrolling down there. It's the What's He Doing Commandment shirt, of course. Gotta love this shirt. And the others are behind me over there. Slightly out of focus because the camera is focused on my massive head. The link is also in the description if it's hard to read as it's scrolling past. Any other custom sportswear needs as well? Spized are your guys. Arsenal! Calafiori's been Arsenal's best attacking output so far this game. Thank you, Nightmare. 2 separate words. Why is that then? What the hell is your... Goes hard. I'd like to know that. What is your profile picture? It's very small on my screen. So... I don't even know how to describe what I'm looking at. It's got little pandas on bikes on it. I don't know if you can see the pandas. In the fine print, of course. You slipped on my rug. Ah! Cam. What's up, brother? Why's your name Nightmare? That is a classic 2008 YouTube account. What the hell is your profile picture though? Arsenal corner. Set piece FC. On we go. Made it when I was on. Yeah, we know. We know them ones. Callum drew this. Shout out to him. What a drawing. He might have a future as an artist. Arsenal. Set piece whipped in. Front post. He's offside. Ball whipped back in. Gabriel. Cleared by Fulham. Declan Rice has got magnets in his boots. Josh King's gone down holding his face. Anthony Taylor pulls it back for the head injury. Damn. Rice's ball control there was outrageous. Oh, yeah, he took a shot. He took a Jimenez right hand to the eye. Jimenez left hand to the eye. It's a head injury. They do the same for you guys. Go, bud. The concussion check. Oh, bloody hell, Fulham got 2 men down. The medical personnel are split. One at one end of the pitch, one at the other. Kearney's also getting treatment from the manager. Sub. Anderson's off. Issa Diop's on, though. What side is looking stronger? It's hard to say. Arsenal have been on the ball a lot more. But their chances have been less convincing than Fulham's. Like, Fulham look more like scoring, I'd say. But Fulham losing Anderson is not gonna be good for them. Diop is a strong big man, but Anderson is composed. Drop ball in a dangerous area. Okay. Arsenal get the drop ball and it's played straight back to Saliba. Saka. Eze. Arsenal. Just trying to drag Fulham out of position. Arsenal moving it around. Ball in. Whoa. No communication at the back. And Fulham give away another corner. This whole back post line that Arsenal have set up. They all move in. Leno hits clear. Eze's touch is unreal. Wilson's taking it to the head now. Christ. Christ alive. Take it to the Mui. Oh. Right in the face. That's an ear ringer. Headache of a shot. got to do the concussion check again, of course. Picking the crossovers. Who's that guy? Mick Jagger in the crowd. He looks miserable. Six added minutes. Who's got time for 6 added minutes? Marco Silva complaining about something, as always. Arsenal get us back underway. Straight away they're in. Eze. Ball in, headed clear. Throw in Arsenal. Saka. The voting completely split 3 ways. It is. Tross. Trossy. More like Crossard. Nope, it did not cross. Castagne. Fulham throwing now. There's been like 100 throw-ins this half. The ball has been passed with hands more than it has been with feet. Gabriel has climbed over a man. Just a throw in. 101. Take as much time as you can, Timothy. Just throw it and then hoof it. Josh King might get there. No. Another throw into Fulham. They need to throw this to King, have him lay it off to Wilson, and then Wilson can curl one top corner. That is surely the only way forward. Nope, long throw in. Because you're so dominant in the air. Head tennis. Eze. The yak. Timber down the right. Slows it all the way down. Corner. Fulham got back rapid. Had to go to Rice. Diop flew back. I've never seen Diop move that fast in my life. Arsenal corner. Some menagerie occurring. Saka. Delivery. Good. Leno punches clear again. That was a weird noise I just made. Sound like a broken Dyson Hoover. Saliba. Saka. Saka, decent cross. Deep, though. Oh, don't worry. We're getting another throw in. Taken quickly. No rigmarole. Ball flicked up and over everybody. 2 more minutes for this first half. It was a Saturday evening football, so the pundits are Jamie Redknapp and someone else. G-O-A-T. You're going to be the greatest of all time. Free kick to Arsenal now. Anthony Taylor loves a bit of Arsenal. Declan Rice. No pressure on him. Calafiori back to Rice. This time he's closed down. Calafiori now. Plays it back to Gabriel. We're playing the 0-0 out to half time. Is that what we're trying to do here? Sure as hell looks like it. Rice dribbling around the centre circle. The ball is still in the centre circle. It's out to Saka on the wing. Ball in's good. Saliba got options. Finds Eze. Martin Zubimendi. Rice. Chipped ball to Timber. Brings it down. Saka. Left foot's open. Rice! Oh. Just wide. Just wide. And that's half time. Ooh. That was narrowly wide. Arsenal ball in the net once, but offside. Fulham had the same chance twice, and Wilson put it wide twice. Calafiori still looks like Fulham's best, or Arsenal's best attacking option. Oh yeah, it's the song. It's the song we all love. GOAT song, of course. Can I change it here? I can't change it while I'm live. Devo. Oh, LeBron James talking to me at halftime, as well as Grimace. Oh yeah. Oh, let's have a gander at the stats, of course. Everyone wants to see the stats. Pow. Zeros. Still zeros. Still zeros. Arsenal top of the league. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. Chelsea moved up one spot. Forest, obviously, losing earlier, sacking their manager 18 minutes after the game ended. 18 seems to be a key number for Nottingham Forest at the moment. What manager they're going to get in, I've got no idea. We're guaranteed that next week Chelsea versus Sunderland will be 6th versus 7th. No one would have thought those numbers would have been said. Lando Norris on the screen now. Have we got the stats yet? Of course not. Let's look at the other games. Obviously, we had the game I streamed earlier. Chelsea winning 3-0. Achi Mpong, Reece James and Pedro Neto all on the score sheet. Neto and James also getting assists. Gusto managed to get himself sent off because Chelsea can't go a full game without getting a red card. Brighton Newcastle, Welbeck back in his prime. Whereas Voltemada could only sneak one. It was close. It was close to being a wonderful comeback from Newcastle, but Welbeck had something to say about that. Leeds continue to be not a football team when they're not playing at Ellen Road. They conceded to Uga Chukwu and Shuanuma, which is just devastating to come up against on Scrabble. Those two names. Burnley secured the 3 points. Palace and Bournemouth, Premier League all-timer. As one man would have predicted. Oh yeah, that was me. Christie thought he'd scored the winner. He did not. Because Mateta, 97th minute penalty. But Junior Karupi, solid performance. And of course, Man City, Everton, no surprise. Erling Haaland bags a double. Everton without Grealish is not a team. Savinho and O'Reilly both getting on the assists for Erling Haaland. Charlie Alcaraz. Eventually they're going to have to start starting Tyler Diblin. Because he's a good footballer. Really good footballer. You just put Ndiaye up top. That's my advice. And then Sunderland turned Wolves over. Wolves are still ridiculously useless. Just unbelievably wank football team, to be honest, aren't they? 2 points all season. 0 wins. It's not like they sold all their best players or anything. Tomorrow, games to look forward to. Spurs Villa, Liverpool Man United, huge games. Monday, my birthday, the most boring game the Premier League could provide. So, can't wait to watch Nuno versus Keith. The man that only plays Portuguese players and the man that loves coaches. That's the domination I've seen. But during that 28.8% possession, Fulham looked dangerous. Harry Wilson has looked a man possessed. But that is the... Well, I say that's the key stat. That's the key stat. Shots inside the box. The yak with that one. Tackles one. Bloody hell. Several marathons being run every Premier League game. 6 fouls by Fulham. Anthony Taylor, sort your life out. Stop giving everything. No bookings though. Clean game so far. Clean bill of football. Arsenal have done enough down the wings to show that they need to get it to the midfield, get it out to the wing, back to the edge once Fulham pen themselves in the box, and then just pick a corner. Bow, ba, bow, bow. Yes. Let's have some fun with the lights, I guess. Better? Too dark? Nah, I don't know. Looks good. Turned all the lights on now. I like to move it. It's currently played in my ears. And everyone knows that is a classical heater of a song. There we go. Lighted somewhat better. Can't wait for the football to come back on. So excited. Anyone's score predictions changed? Considering no team can finish. Fulham could completely play this out for a draw. It's entirely in their hands. One 0 Fulham. Oof. 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 I think I must stand by my previous prediction. I'm not allowed to change. Arsenal do look like they will push the 2-0 win out. But 1-0 Fulham, fully possible. There's not going to be loads of goals in this game. Because as soon as Arsenal take the lead, they know they can just hold the ball in the midfield and Fulham can do nothing about it. Rice and Zubimendi. Oof. They've probably got Norgs on the bench as well. Man like Norgs. Oh yeah, man like Norgs. And Marino. Bloody hell. I wouldn't be surprised to see Trossard come off half time. Either get Gabby Martz on, or you get Dowles. Give Dowman the run out. And then Fulham need Smith Rowe on the pitch. What's with all the talking goat adverts? Head and Shoulders, Paramount. Even Sky. Their adverts about goat. AI has made adverts ridiculous. Every advert is a absolute fever dream. What's the Bayern score? Oxford beat Derby. Millwall beat QPR. Hull beat Birmingham. Christ. Charlton beat Sheff Wednesday. Coventry 2-0 against Blackburn. Bristol beat Norwich. Sheffield beat Watford. Stoke beat Wrexham. Wrexham could not do it on a cold Saturday night in Stoke. West Brom turned over PNE. Sutton currently 1-0 up against Hartlepool. Bayern still 1-0. Christ! Leverkusen Mainz 4-3 Leverkusen. Jesus. Only 6 different goal scorers. Stuttgart 3-0. Leipzig 2-1. Barcelona 2-1 win against Girona. Last minute winner. To deny Axel Witsel keeping it equal. Mallorca battered Sevilla. Napoli currently 1-0 down. Lyon got a win. You'd love to see it. No, they didn't. They lost 3-2. I can't read. The second pundit is, of course, Steve Sidwell. Why wouldn't it be Steve Sidwell? He played for both teams. He did not play for Arsenal, from what I know. From my knowledge. Marco Silva, a man that has never once in his life been happy. Well done for Burnley. I went to the match, lol. My voice is gone. I mean, Burnley at home. Very good team. Also, Leeds away. Awful team. I understand your voice is gone. Chanting Uga Chugwu has to be. You deserve medals for that. And I don't even know how to pronounce the other guy that scored's name. It's got more vowels and consonants in a 13-letter name. Shout out you, Mr. Zappi. Were you supporting Burnley? I should ask. Mr. ZXPPY. You're clearly a lover of letters not being where they should be, so Burnley's the perfect team for you. They've also got Quindishilly Hartman. Quillindishi Hartman. Christ. If you were allowed Burnley footballers in Scrabble, that's game ending. Arsenal start a half with a free kick. Because Set Piece FC only gets set pieces. Rice and Saka over it. Just Rice over it now. Just 7 players at the back post. Arsenal dominating the chance as well. Cleared out. Hoofed back to Raya by Martin Zubimendi. Fulham need an early start to this half. They got to be awake. Anyone have Forest sacking 2 managers before Christmas on their bingo cards? Did anyone have that? Forest sack 2 managers before Christmas. Wolves don't win a game until Christmas. Sunderland are top half at Christmas. Burnley have more wins than Man United at Christmas. Spurs Champions League seeking at Christmas. Oh. Trossard blasts it wide. Took ages to shoot. Trossard got to be the fastest aging footballer in the Premier League. 2 years ago, he looked 21. He could easily be last season of his career right now. Is it corner? Nope. Goal kick. Arsenal have it back in the defence. There's a good turn. Zubimendi, Timber, Saka. Saka's still going. How have they cleared that? Well done. Well done, Castagna. Wow. Cuenca nearly put it in his own net, and then Castagna wasn't having any of it. So don't care what bets you got on, Sanderberg. You ain't cashing them in. No goals. Saka ready to let the corner fly. Plays it slow and low. Another corner. Arsenal, same thing. Overload at that far side. This time, surely they fizz it in there. Never repeat the same set piece twice. Considering there's no one stood at the front post. Time wasting, surely ref. Book the man. Whipped in. To the front post. And there was no one there. Eze gives it back to Zubimendi. Ooh, Raya under pressure. Gets the ball off. Here we go. Fulham got some space. Past the Arsenal midfield. Josh King finds Iwobi in the box now. Farming touches. It's a decent ball over to Wilson. He'll want to find that corner. He shoots! It's a mile over the bar. Oh. If anyone's scoring today for Fulham, it's Harry Wilson. He's the only guy that actually lets fly. It's just goes under it every time. We're back to a 50-50. How have we managed that? Oh, 50, 25, 25. Saliba, Moosehead back to Raya. Here we go again. Arsenal build through the deep. Through the deep. Midfield to wing. And back to the deep. Saliba. There's a... Oh. Arsenal still struggling with that killer instinct. Hooks it back to Raya and Wilson's on his way. Nearly got there. Arsenal, ball in. Huge cross. Saka brings it down. Great touch. Corner! What a touch. Glazing for that. Oh. Wow. Sessegnon has marked Saka phenomenally this game so far. No corner. Wow. Fulham trying to take the momentum for themselves. Where they just boot it long to a midfield they can't beat. Taylor says, get up. You don't play for Arsenal. You don't get free kicks. Can't give a set piece to a team that isn't Set Piece FC. What the hell? Rice. Bends one round. Dutros. Finds Rice. The ref's in his way. Jimenez defending well. Berg finds Josh King, who finds Jimenez, who finds Wilson, who gets it over to Iwobi. Fizzed back in. Volleyed Wilson over the bar. My lord. That was brilliant from Fulham. That would have been a phenomenal goal. Wilson just couldn't keep it down. Wilson has had 5 shots this game. I'm going to start calling him an alcoholic, the amount of shots he's having. Zubimendi. There's just no movement for Arsenal up front. They're so drilled into their positions that once they get there, they don't move. Calafiori. Zubimendi. Timber. We're near in the box. Finds the Yak, who goes down, and Anthony Taylor says, no! No penalty, sir. Is there a chance it's a pen? Oh, that might be a penalty. If it goes down immediately, I think it's given. Nah, VAR said no. No love for Arsenal. Poor Yak. Poor Yak man. Rice to Gabriel. Zubimendi. Ezra. Finds the tree fella. Timber on the wing. No one in the box. Now the Yak's in there. Saka's on it. Finds Eze. Tries to get it around a corner to the Yak, but it's just going to be a corner for Arsenal. Cuenca's face hurts now. Fulham got some serious facial injuries so far. Get kicked in the face. He took a knee to the middle of his face. Oh, no concussion check for that one, though. No, he's fine. He's Spanish. Whipped in. 1-0 Arsenal. Bloody hell, Trossard is the Fulham slayer. Wow. Another set piece. Flicked into the near post, headed onto the back post. Trossard just taps it in. Less than an hour. It took Arsenal to... Oh, the goggle. The goggle man. Does Gabriel flick it on? Of course he does. He kneed it in. Cuenca got kneed in the nose and then Trossard kneed the ball into the goal. Arsenal have got some set-piece magic. Set-piece voodoo. 1-0. Oi, oi, oi. Trossard hates Fulham. He loves playing against them, but hates them. They nicked the Palmer again chant for Trossard. I don't think he scores enough for him to be worthy of that chant. Arsenal could be in again here. Leno. Fulham cannot get rid of the ball. Eze. Offside. Offsides. Offense. Number 19. Seven goals from corners, 2 penalties, 1 free kick. Arsenal only scored 5 goals from open play so far this season. Doesn't matter how you score them. Just matters that they go in. You figured out a way to make it go in most of the time. The Yak on the wing. Flicks it out to Trossard. Leandro Trossard. Ball into Leno's hands. Is that Cuenca down? It's Kearney. He's had neck issues all game. Arsenal are deafening at Craven Cottage. Oh, there you go. Smith Rowe now coming on. Wonder if they'll cheer him. Eze's off. Marino's on. Arsenal defending the 1-0 lead. We must remain at 1-0. It's good for my FPL team. Captain Timber. Could do with no goals conceded. We're currently sat on 12 points. Not total, just from him. Kevin. Oh, Kevin was a live wire the last time we watched Fulham. Kevin against Bournemouth. Oh. Josh King off. Kevin on. Kevin and Smith Rowe. 2 game changers right there. 2 proven game changers. Are they putting Smith Rowe at the 8? Yeah, you just drop the 8. Drop the 8. 2 10s. Jimenez up top. Little 4-5-1. Sanderberg can hold that entire Arsenal midfield on his own if he has to. Emil Smith-Rowe's first touch goes 40 yards in the air. Brilliant from Trossard. Oh my word. Saka nearly scored an absolute belter. Just footwork. Just made Diop look silly. Anderson would have gone through him, to be fair. So, got to use the opportunity when you got it. And now Arsenal playing it around because they've done what they need to. Long ball to Saka. Brings it down. Does up Kevin. Kevin's fouled him. Penalty given to Arsenal. Bloody Kevin, man. Who takes? VAR's going to have a long, hard gander. Foul's definitely in the box. Definitely a penalty if he doesn't get the ball. Goes through him to get the ball. You need to see the contact. Is the contact before? The contact with Saka, is it before or after contact with the ball? Gone through him to get the ball. You can't do that. They're now checking for offsides. So it's looking like it's a penalty. He's going to the screen. Anthony Taylor. Man with 2 first names can't be trusted, but he is now having a gander. They've popped up the screen. There's a kid doing the 6-7 meme. They're just showing him pictures. Ain't got enough cameras. Wilson's having a look. So he gets the ball by going through Saka in the box. And therefore gives away a penalty. The whistling is deafening. Is identically timed where he makes contact and gets the ball. Oh. I would say it's definitely a penalty. I'd give the pen. Anthony Taylor's now got to do a shout out to the stadium. No penalty. And Anthony Taylor is a Geordie. Wow. I'd say that was lucky for Fulham. Very lucky. Saka, hands on head, can't believe it. It's the face Saka just pulled. Surely a foul. Kevin gets it to Smith Rowe. Fulham are up for it now. Kevin, ball in. Iwobi brings it down. Castagna, ball in, ball out. Fulham creating space and pressing forward. Of course, Arsenal have 6 men behind the ball at all times, with Moreno and Zubamendi plus the defence. Smith Rowe. Sessegnon. Fulham are just desperately looking for a way through. They might have found... Oh, Kevin can't control the ball. Sessegnon was offside. Nothing would have been given even if he did score. Because he cheated. You can't be offside, that's cheating. Fulham desperately need to win that first ball every time from Raya. Marino. The Yak. Trossard. Ball in. Leno's hands. Brings it up and down. Leno. Hoof. Chest. From Jimenez. Fizzes it back to his fullback. Sanderberg. Iwobi. Crossfield to Smith Rowe, Fulham. Smith Rowe does not want to go backwards. Sessegnon. But sometimes backwards is the only way you can go to have to move the ball forwards. Iwobi. Castagna will look to whip it in. No, he won't. Iwobi might. He does. Raya's safe arms gather the ball. Deckers. Trossard. The man who hates Fulham is on the ball. And just being given time to move wherever he pleases. Saliba. Timber. Fulham want anything from this game, they're going to have to press. Arsenal throw in. Just suck the energy out of the game. No one can do it as well as Arsenal can. Oh. If Fulham get something from this now, that penalty will be talked about for weeks. Well, for a week until the next game, where every fan forgets that it was a thing. Kevin should consider himself lucky. Yes. Timber's giving it away. Smith Rowe picks it up. Not with his hands. That's not allowed. It won't be now. Fulham with 3 former Arsenal players on the field. Arsenal with 0 former Fulham players on the field. Sessegnon. Harry Wilson wins the free kick, gets up, takes the free kick. Kevin. Go on the boy. Spazzes in a cross. Cleared. Diop has brought down the yak. Big man to have landed on you, is this a Diop? Arm round the head of Raul Jimenez from Gabriel. I feel like if a Chelsea defender did that, that would be given as a penalty. Oh, they're checking it. Kevin's having a convo with old Marco Silva. No penalty. We move. Now both teams can be aggrieved. Raya's going to hoof one. And does. Throw in for Fulham. Deep in their own half. Timber does his best, but Fulham take away. Jimenez long throw-in. Harry Wilson, dangerous position. Oh, he's given it away to the yak and Berg's fouled him. Fulham get in such good positions and then just do nothing. Do nothing with the ball. Kevin is such a random footballer. Timber does well. Kevin does better. Kevin's still going. Getting up to his feet. Free kick won by Kevin. Up the Kevin. Come on, the boy. Still no bookings in this game. Kevin just went one-on-one with the two of the best defenders in the league. I won a free kick out of it. He's got quite the unfortunate stain on his shorts. Looks like Baby had bad time. Wilson. Decent delivery. Handball shouts. Back to Smith Rowe. It wobs. Back out to Smith Rowe. Flicks one in. Saka now. The yak. Trying to hold off Sessegnon, but It's not how Ryan Sessegnon plays. Iwobi back there defending. Now Fulham can try and get some forward momentum back in the game. Smith Rowe, now is the time to prove you're not a spy. Cuenca. Back to Lino. Oh, my word. Why are Fulham playing so risky at the back? Jimenez is going to go for that no matter what, but he's taking it off his own teammate. It's worked out. Fulham have it. Jimenez launches one forward for Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson's the only one trying. Come on, Kevin. Get involved, mate. You get all these Brazilians with their great names. Pele, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo. The yak has put 1 miles over the bar. And then you get Kevin. One named Kevin. Wonder what the Premier League app has Kevin's name as. Kevin Santos Lopez de Macedo. Santos Lopez de Mercado is a way better name than Kevin. Get that on the back of a shirt. Hoof. I assume that means he is from or of Mercado. Super Mercado. Fulham, no. Adama. Cuenca off. Who's coming on? They took off Harry Wilson. Bassi on. Traore on. Bloody hell. They've considered Wilson to have tried all he has. Brilliant. Exactly what you need. A player that's never scored against Arsenal to come on. In 14 games. Martinelli now. That is not what Fulham will want to play against. Rice, long ball to Saka. Brings it down again. No mistake in that touch. Rice out to Gabriel. Martinelli. Zubamendi. Huge pass. Timber brings it down. Pick something out, mate. He's chipped it. Bicycle kick from the edge of the box. He blocks the clearance. There's a goal kick. Handball shout. Nah, it's thigh. It's the thigh of Calvin Bassey. They're checking a different incident. No pen. The yak's just falling over. Come on, Arsenal, get one more. Then my prediction's spot on. Or if Fulham could score, that'd also be lovely, just because. Martinelli can't get away from Traore. Sanderberg. Long ball. Timber is undeniable. Sessegnon all over Bukayo Saka. Timber. Ball along the floor. Diop said, no, not today. Well, he probably would have said it like, no, not today. Kevin. The artist formerly known as Kevin. Who is now known as Demicado. Oh, brilliant stats. Phenomenal stats. What a bunch of useful stats. Since Arsenal's goal, Arsenal have had 9 touches in the Fulham box. Fizzing it out to Saka, but he cannot control that one. Bassi sends one long. Traore. Looking to build something. Kevin down the wing. Go on, Kevin. Fulham corner. Won by the Kevmeister. Gonna assume that's fireworks outside. Kevin's gonna whip one in. Surely not a Kevin assist. Cleared at the front post. Throw in. To Fulham. Oh, I thought Kevin was going to take it. Thought Kevin could do it all. Long throw in from Fulham here. Huge throw in. Headed out immediately. Sessegnon's fouled Saka. Marco Silva's complaining. That man will complain about anything. Sessegnon's very unhappy. Very unhappy boy. He knows what he's doing. He's just shoved him through the back. Them ones hurt. They hurt. You get blindside tackle in the back. Ugh. Ugh, I don't want to take that. Raya sends it the whole pitch. Bassi brings it down like he's prime Maradona. Gives it away. Saka tries to dink one in, can't. Zubimendi back to the yak on the right wing. Oh, Arsenal playing some slick football. And they win themselves a corner. The exact thing of which they scored from. Bassi wasn't having any of that fancy footing. Arsenal going to take it as long as it has to take this corner. They leave more players back, but still dangerous from every set piece. Flick to the back post. Fulham can't clear. Maybe they can. Maybe not though, because Saliba has hoofed it off the pitch. Absolute missile of a throw in there. Jesus. Who threw that? Timber's on his knees for a clean sheet. Potential of 11 added minutes here. Just want to let people know. Leno. It's a good ball. Iwobi. Trying to put Rice on his bum. Now Traore. Ball attempted to be whipped in. It's a corner for Fulham. You put Traore on the edge and you try that earlier corner you did. Diop and Bassi are up there. Two absolute aerial monsters. Traore's in there. Shoulder barging people. Arsenal clear it. Nine added minutes. 9 minutes for Fulham to do something. It's Kevin. Doing ball rolls 45 yards away from the goal. Smith Rowe. Berger. Traore. Can he actually get the ball in this time? Step overs. Shifts it to his right foot. Back to his left. Back to his fullback. Ball in is headed clear by Gabriel. Bassi. Berg. Oh, wow. Sessegnon does well. Bassi. Fulham penning Arsenal in right now. Smith Rowe. Timber again. Just force field. Berger. Gets it to Traore. On the wing. He gets it onto his favoured foot, but takes it too far. Good ball out to Iwobi. Iwobi, some fancy footwork to send Martinelli. It's out for a goal kick. Here goes 2 minutes off the clock. Well, we're back in normal Premier League television with the Arsenal-Man City battle for top. Traore. Jimenez is running on fumes out there. Raya. Fulham have it in their own box. Arsenal continue the high press. Throw in Fulham. Kevin ain't about letting Timber have it. Sessegnon. Arsenal marking Fulham out the game. Iwobi. Saka. Martinelli. No real options in front of him. Saliba. Might have scared you there. Apologise. Raya. Just hoofs it up the field. Bassi says nah. Martinelli out to Saka. Saka into the yak. Good save. Brilliant double save from Lino. I feel like Chelsea game went way faster than this. Fulham. A corner for Arsenal. Saka to whip one in. Bang. Cleared. Sort of. Jimenez, who set up the field? Kevin. Raya slices one off the pitch. Fulham will want something. Just commit everyone forward. You're already losing. What's it mean if you lose 2-0 compared to losing 1-0? It matters not. Four minutes to go. Fulham. Jimenez. Iwobi. Oh, Fulham, man. It's just dysfunctional. Norgard's coming on. The yak is off. And Norgard is on. He is useless, isn't he, Jokerit? As a striker. Could put a flagpole up there and it'd be as useful. Kick it at it, it bounces off and might end up at one of your players. Touch. Jesus. Iwobi told to get up. Arsenal trying to time waste in the midfield. Traore. Got 3 men to beat and he can't beat one of them. Fulham. Back on it now. Smith Rowe brought down advantage. Fulham. Jimenez. Fizzes it into no one because he's the striker that should be in there. Marco Silva is upset. Who'd have thought? For a man that looks so constantly stressed. Very good head of hair. So angry. Such an angry man. Calafiori. Back to Gabriel. Arsenal can just control this game out now. No need to hoof it forward, but they have. Martinelli's cleared it out for a throw-in. Saka on the ball. Good ball to Zubimendi. Tried to get it in and they can waste time at the corner. Told to hurry up. 30 seconds of holding it in the corner, boys. Just sign up to get kicked. Throw in. Kevin says, please. Someone take the throw in. Rice now in the kicking position. Full time! Arsenal scrape a 1-0 win against Fulham. Fulham wasteful with chances, which is unlike them. But that is football done for the Saturday. Oh, what a time we had. Thank you for joining me on the stream. If you like the stream, like the stream. And of course, if you need any custom sportswear, Spized, or your guys, check out the description for their links. Even to our team shop where you can get these lovely shirts like the ones behind me. And of course the one I'm wearing. Oh yeah. In a bit, boys, in a bit. I might see you Monday. Of course, it's my birthday. In a bit.